Welcome everybody to Daytona International Speedway for Duel number 2 for the Jackal Daytona 250. I'm your host T-Man, and tonight we're going to be under the lights for Duel number 2. Duel number 1 just got finished up. Everyone lined up for Duel number 2. Lots of rookies in this field. Couple of veterans. One of them being subbed in. Go over all that fun stuff in just a moment when we get everyone going, and here we go. Everyone heads out of pit lane. Go over. Starting lineup here for Duel number 2, full of rookies. First up, Golden Gates subbing in for Robloxian in the Mobile 120. On the outside, NASCAR, the 28 Toyota Camry. Behind him, third place is Ethan. 67 on the outside is MK and the Oreo 02 Camaro. Starting in fifth, Cubica in the Pepsi 81 Chevy Camaro, and on the outside is Buff in the 24 Pennzoil Camaro. Behind in row number 4, CH Van, the 97 Ford Mustang, and on the outside is the commentator from Duel 1, Super Soldier, 8. Then in the final row, Pink in the 16, and IMDb on the outside. Lots of rookies in this field. 2 veterans, 1 sub. We're under the lights here at Daytona, and Duel number 2 is underway. Pretty even start for both lanes. The outside a little bit advantageous on the start. Excuse me. NASCAR quickly jumping to the inside line to go 3 wide towards the back. They get shuffled back out to 2 wide, 3 rows deep, and already a little incident. The 02 around in the back. All right. A little bit of engine damage for the 02 as we complete lap 1 of 25. NASCAR leading the field. 3 wide, CH shoving up a little bit there. So they stay 3 wide, Super Soldier, Golden Gates, and the 67, Ethan, running up on the high line. CHN, and there goes Buff on the back. He goes around. The outside lane starts to train. A little bit of contact between the 81 and the 20. Golden having the back out. He's going to have to go to the rear. Big engine damages, and the caution comes out. NASCAR will get the race back. CH Fan in second, Super Soldier in third. Wind back down. 2 laps complete. We'll get our first caution. Already a lot more chaotic than in the first duel. The first duel, the main focus was fuel saving. I think we had our first caution on the same lap in Duel 1. Everyone gets caught up on the back straightaway. Everyone getting settled down. So head back to the front straight away. We saw early in Duel 1, everyone came down at that first caution, and looks like it's going to be about the same here. As everyone coming down pit lane. Pretty close together there towards the rear of the pack. Into their pit stall. Quick stops from a lot of these drivers, and ooh, Ethan able to get in front of NASCAR. Oh, but he didn't hit the yellow. A little bit of incident on pit road. This one sorted out. IMDb, great field position, up now to second place. Soldier passing. Oh, we'll get back in line. Ethan will retain the lead. Soldier just finding out where he is in line. Drivers will choose this time. Go green the next. Everyone a quick pit stop. On lap number 3. It'll be interesting to see where these guys choose. We saw in Duel number 1, everyone kind of favored the bottom lane. There on the start, had a lot of drivers try that outside lane, and it actually worked pretty well. So it'll be interesting to see where everyone puts themselves to be. Across the line. NASCAR choosing the outside, same with Super. On the outside as well as Buff. So 4 drivers choosing the outside lane, everyone else towards the inside. Oh, it looks like behind the 20. Golden Gate's also choosing outside. So it'll be a split field, half and half. We'll go green as next this time. Excuse me. Ethan and NASCAR, your front row, IMDb, and Super, row 2. Pink and Cupica, row 3. CHN and Buff, row 4. And who is that? That is MK and 20 running out the field. The back. Top 6 move on. 4 get kicked out. We'll just have to watch the 250. Get back up to the restart zone. Be interesting to see what that outside lane does. Green flag back out in the air. We're back underway. Pretty good start from the inside line. Ethan able to get a car length on NASCAR, but here comes the outside lane push. Super all over the back bumper of the 28. Oh, NASCAR going a little bit wide. Super filling into the inside. It looks like that inside line train will start to reform. Drivers getting a little loose on that inside. NASCAR still leading that outside line as Ethan and DB continue on. Pink dropping to the back. Leaving a pretty big gap on the inside. Golden Gates will fill in. Uh-oh. Super Soldier now leading on the outside lane. Ethan with a big gap. NASCAR getting caught in the middle. Something, having a big gap up front at places like Daytona, not always a good thing. And oh, there goes NASCAR around. Maybe got a little bit of a bump off of the 97 and hard into the inside wall towards the back. Oh, a little bit of contact there between NASCAR and Golden Gates. Buff dropping back in line, looking towards the inside as they're 3 wide for 4th. Ethan, DB, and Super holding the top 3. DB now going to the outside, got a little bit of a move. And Super, CH Fan going to fill in the spot on the inside. And now Ethan to the outside. Super's going to take the lead of the race. CH Fan right behind on the inside. With Kubica through back. Ethan, DB, and Golden on the outside. So 2 wide, 3 rows deep. The inside getting quite a bit of a run here. We're getting a big push from the 97 of CH Fan. And we heard from Super in duel number 1 that the outside lane really is only advantageous when you have a train of cars. You can have a couple cars up there. It's just, you got to be really committed to that outside line if you want to make it work. You also have to have multiple cars committed to the outside lane to make it work. They'll have a little bit of a run out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Super keeping defending that inside line. Gonna look up a little bit here into turn 3, stays with the inside. Those top 3 cars just trying to make it work. No one fuel saving at this point. Looking at the telemetry of the 97, high 180s. No fuel saving going on in this pack like we saw in duel number 1. Outside line still trying to make it work. Still side by side. Right now with Kubica. CH ran a little bit up on the exit of the corner. Kubica had to let off, and that kind of kills that inside line. That'll give a chance for the outside to get some ground here. Oh, Super getting caught 3 wide in the middle. And oh, there goes the 97 around, got bumped off of the 67 in front of the field. Everyone scatters, able to get away. Ethan will take the lead back. But a tough break for CH Fan. In the 97, he'll have a lot of ground to make up. Super down to the inside, 3 wide for the lead. DB on the top, Ethan in the middle. Super down low. Golden looking to help out. Ooh, had a bumper lock it. Oh, the 24 Buff. Hard hit into the inside wall. A little bit of wheel alignment damage. As we're still 3 wide up front for the lead. DB getting moved back on that outside lane. Ethan getting caught in the middle. Golden able to drop down to the inside lane. Go back to 2 wide for 3rd place. DB sticking on that outside lane. So is MK and Pink. Pink kind of hovering towards that inside lane, towards the back. So this group up front will calm down a little bit. A couple cars go spinning. Super Soldier leading the field. Golden subbing for Robloxian in 2nd. Kubica and Ethan battling for 3rd. IMDb helping out the outside lane with the 0-2 right behind. Pink kind of just holding it up back in the back. Waiting for these guys to make a mistake. 12 laps complete of 25 here at Daytona under the lights for duel number 2. Top 6 make it into the actual 250. Everyone else is going to have to pack up and go home. right now on that cut line would be Pink. And ooh, a little bit of a shuffle. Golden getting caught out of line. Ethan had to jump up to the high line. Cubicle will fill in on the inside. Stevie looking through the middle. Doesn't have any help. We'll see how long that lasts for. As Golden now leading on the outside. Got a pretty big push there. Super on the inside leading that row. TV filing in on the inside, and looks like that's where these cars are going to want to go. Super kind of getting caught up there. Cubica leaving room. Ethan down to the inside. It's going to leave Golden and the O2 up high without really much help. And oh, there goes DB. Got loose, caught the grass, and around they go. So yeah, another spin. That's going to be a hard hit to the inside wall towards the back. So that'll leave just 6 cars in the front group. But these guys will have to pit. We're looking... They're still not really conserving any fuel. They will have to make one more pit stop at least. Each car getting 2 sets of tires, so they can have an opportunity to pit. And now you can see Ethan kind of backing off a little bit. Maybe he wants to conserve. Oh no, looking to come down pit lane. And way too hot. It's going to come in sideways and speeding down pit road. Not a great stop for the 67. It's going to hurt more than it's going to help. And that'll leave 4 cars in this front group. So that'll be a drive-through for the 67. Speeding down pit road. Way too hot coming in. Just making a last-second thought to come in. I think I saw DB also coming in. Pit stops. And oh, looks like DB also with the drive-through. Got caught speeding on pit lane. DB not showing up on my spectate menu, interestingly. So... But that leaves the front group down to 4 cars. They hold it out, running on just 400 fuel for Golden. They will have to come down at some point. 2 cars in the back serve their drive-thrus, making sure they get down to pit speed this time. Super continuing the lead up front. Golden right behind. Cubica and Pink. That's 2 cars in this front group of 4. Still holding it out. 15 laps complete. Not much fuel on these cars. Only about 400 milliliters left in their tanks. Their pit stops are imminent. I believe Ethan going to be a lap down, but with this group. Everyone had their first pit stop on lap 3. It's going to be a matter of time before all these guys come down, and it looks like this might be the lap. Everyone making sure they can get slowed down in this front group of 4. Everyone in without trouble. Super coming in first, but Golden with the #1 pit box. Super coming out. Cubica is going to be just barely in front. Golden not too far behind. Pink still holding it in the rear of this group of 4. Cubica, great little lead here coming on pit road. Cars behind. That's so yeah. So I believe is CH-Fan has he hit yet? Yeah. So CH-Fan, the only car not hit yet. Everyone else has come in. 300 liters of fuel left in that Ford Mustang. Everyone else has come in. He's got a little bit of wheel alignment damage. This group of 4 will come back together. CH-Fan still the last car not to pit. Leading this field. They've got quite a bit of time on the rest of the drivers. But second on back to fifth. This group of 4. It's only a matter of time until CH-Fan comes in. DB kind of on that cut line. He's got 2 cars behind him looking to get in, I believe, to the main event, Daytona 250. Only the top 6 move on. Everyone else has to pack up and go home. Is this still turning into a fuel strategy race more than anything? For how much longer CH-Fan will be able to stay out if he has not come in already. He has come in this time in pit lane. And then you can see the group going by. CH-Fan's going to be quite a ways back. This front group of 4 continue on. Really the cut line battle. CH-Fan coming out of pit road 8th. So he's going to need a caution to have a chance to get into the main event. So I think this front group of 4 have played it pretty safe. No one in this front 4 has wrecked outside of the first caution. So DB and that NASCAR will be on that cut line. This is the battle for the cut line. 6th place moves on. You can see NASCAR in 7th. They are that time by. So 1 car in this little group will not move on. We'll watch this group towards the end of the race. We'll continue watching this front 4 as we wind down the last couple of laps here at Daytona for duel number 2. Two laps to go. These guys have been single file since they got out of pit road. I will not be surprised to start seeing some moves here with only 2 laps to go. See the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th up in the top left. Keeping a close eye on that cut line battle to see who goes into the main event. Well, up front, who will win duel number 2? Well, these guys have been up front. Hank has been kind of hanging towards the back the entire race. Well, that's pretty much... I've seen that a lot from Pink. And so now the white flag. 1 lap to go here for duel number 2. Front 4 keeping it single file through 1 and 2. Getting down to the back straightaway. Will someone make a move down the back straightaway? Super looking to the inside. Kubica going up. The 20 looking to help. Now 3 wide. 3 wide battle for the lead. Down the back straightaway. Super on the inside. Kubica in the middle. Golden on the outside. Here comes Pink with the push to the 8. A little bit of contact between the 81 and the 16. And with that push from Pink, I think Super's got this one locked in. Duel number 2 is going to go to Super. And who's going to be left in this rear pack? Who's going to get kicked out? DB right now in 7th. NASCAR sitting in 6th. They're going to say single file as we get into the tri-oval. DB will not make it to the main event. So Super will be the winner of Duel number 2. Pretty good race overall for Duel 2. Pretty exciting finish, 3 wide through the last couple of corners. So everyone kind of calms down here. The apron of turn number 1 and 2. And I think that will wrap it up here for Duel number 2. Congratulations to Super Soldier. Our field is set for the Daytona 250. So stay tuned for that. I've been your host, T-Man. Thank you for watching Duel number 2.